Set it! Viking 18! Let's go now! Set it! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hut, go. Set. Panther 60. Ready. Set up. Cowboy 80. Hut. Let's go now. 70 Lions. Huh. Come on, set. Bronco 80. Ready. Come on, set. 60 bikes. Ready. Ready! Viking 18! Ready, right? Here we go, here we go! Ready? Let's go! Let's go! Ready, ready! Go! Set! Hut!
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Los Angeles Rams. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Here we go. Start. 19.
Richardson off the play fake. And his first pass is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Come on. Set.
Richardson looking to throw this. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him, and that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
Here's the former NFL rushing champ. It's Jonathan Taylor. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. You talk about this Rams defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, the head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to look at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
That's good for an Indianapolis first down on the gain of 10.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make...
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Calling a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big play there on the catch and run. 35 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
Now they'll send the tight end in motion left. Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Extra point attempt to come here. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
And what a game he is coming off of.
Oh, unbelievable.
Absolutely. And you know how much I love the history of the game. He broke a record held by the Dutchman, Van Brocklin, right? You got to go all the way back to 1951, and he threw for 554 yards in that game. And later, won a championship as a quarterback in the Philadelphia Eagles in 1960.
And now that record has been set anew. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And a Rams
Here we go.
1st down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great play there with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Rams respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And they can't bring him down. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
Here's Richardson to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Colts 1st down.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run once more with Taylor. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So forget the 3 and out. The penalty makes this 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
After running it, now Richardson will throw it. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 72 yards.
And they've gone to him early in this one. I sense a theme, one that I expect to continue throughout this contest.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. A give for Taylor running right side. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. You talk about this Rams defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sent back at the 38. George Karlaftis make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt. These two teams all tied after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On a determined run there, as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Ready?
For a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. B.J. Ojolari able to make the stop. And the Rams at 10-1 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
1st down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
25-yard line.
Let's go now. Hey, 7.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
19, Tiger, 19, go.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ready? Go. Ready?
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Shot. Ready?
Right back to Tracy. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now a play fake here on first down. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Terrence Ferguson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Come on. 19, 18.
Now Richardson back to throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. He'll take it at the 42. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now. That's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Go! Cougar 19, 79 Broncos. Go!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for Rams. First down.
Off the draw, here's Williams. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
11 more yards. That's another Rams first down.
Wide open receiver, complete. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. Now they'll toss it out right to Williams. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there with a lucky number 13 Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Second and 4.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Staying on his feet. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Indianapolis.
Ready, go. 19 Tiger.
Richardson looking to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Richardson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now it's Richardson. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here's Jack Fox on to punt.
It brings up 4th down.
Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Rams offense and running back Kyron Williams getting ready for their next possession. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. He's got a man complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
45-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Now Richardson. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Ready? 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. And the Rams got it. They bring it down. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final. Timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
They'll rifle this one deep right side.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
All right, Brandon,
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Rams offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
They'll start with a run by Tracy.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
4 yards
Second and
on the
6.
pickup. Second and 6 at the 40.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
He'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 44-yard line.
And the Rams
On the ground, it's Jarquez Hunter.
And down to the 36-yard line here. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Ready? Panther 60. Go.
Again on the ground with Hunter. And he stopped immediately there.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
a 7-yard gain. That's another Rams first down. First and 10.
They'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
It's a pickup of
Here's
6.
second and 4 from the 24.
He'll drop to throw. He completes it to Hunter. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. From 8 yards out.
And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
Oh, look at the juke. And he won't quite make it to the 25. There's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Richardson looking to throw this. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Richardson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Tracy going to get it on first down. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go on second and 12. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Nick Cross there defensively.
They're going to look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Colts are going to take over here up near the 40. They're still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
60 Bison.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
George Karlaftis
picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And it's third down. Third and 15.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Colts send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards.
And it will be first and 10 as they take over. The LA offense ready for this next possession.
They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And pedal to the metal, that's what we're seeing right now.
And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for our Rams.
Right back to him on first down.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
He was tackled
Final minute now of the third quarter. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 30.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 12 more yards there, and another first down.
12 more yards. That's another Rams first down.
And they'll run it with Hunter. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. 2nd and 3. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
First down, Colts.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. That's just his second catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game. They've done a great job of doing that.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, those stories about someone with their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They run it again with Williams. And bulldozing his way through. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Over the middle and take it in by Laporta.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw here.
18-yard line.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And the Rams are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Hunter. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Kyron Williams, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth.
Colts 7. Joshua Carney.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the Colts coming out now.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's second down.
On the pickup in second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Colts on third down. It has been a disaster. 0 for 8 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Colts first down.
Ready?
Richardson. Pass caught right side by Taylor.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down, Indianapolis.
Richardson looking to throw.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Now we'll pause for the injured player, and it's Jonathan Taylor who's shaken up. That certainly would be a major loss for this offense. Hopefully he's okay.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
It's third down.
70, step over.
3rd and long.
Now Richardson.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
Back on 80.
They'll hand it to Tracy.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and
3rd down, here's Tracy.
And he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
First down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the
Running left is Tracy.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for L.A., they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.